Welcome back to another awesome episode of Movie Merc. I, of course, am the host with the most Parzival. This channel is where we dissect the wildest moments of film, TV, and all things cinema. Tonight we're going to be diving into Daredevil Born Again, Episode 8, Isle of Joy. An episode so brutal and so haunting that it'll leave you questioning who's really in control here, huh? Is it Fisk? Is it Vanessa? Is it that dead guy over there in the cell named Adam? Let's set the stage, shall we? A dank jail cell, thick air with tension, and Poindexter, our unhinged wild card assassin, Bullseye, sitting in the shadows. Poindexter, freshly moved from solitary to general population, a risky move by the prison, and one I believe they'll soon regret. Let's just say that, foreshadowing. Yeah. His eyes glint with that familiar menace of just psychotic rage as the camera cuts sharp back to General Vanessa, cold and calculated, standing over Adam. She doesn't flinch. One lethal move and Adam's gone. Pow, boom, see ya, bye. Bye, Adam. Blood pooling beneath him. It was a choice, I believe, of course, from Fisk. He gave it to her. Either a key to let him go or a gun to... And, well, she chose what to do. The camera pans slow and deliberate as the two foreheads of Vanessa and Fisk are pressed together, and this camera angle is so just... it's great. Between them in their faces is Adam dead in his cell, and his life is just extinguished, and the silence here in this scene is just deafening. Moving back to Bullseye asking to speak to Matt. Matt shows up, being Matt, and kind of understanding that Foggy might have been onto something and realizing that he wants more answers. So now they're face to face in the jail's visiting room. Matt's guarded, his fists are clenched, while Bullseye, Poindexter, leans forward, dripping with his mouth and voice just pretty much dripping with venom, telling Matt that perhaps in another life he'd be defending him. Isn't that what good guys and good lawyers do? Poindexter says, and he's also telling him, I'm bargaining for my life here. Matt says that he can't be trusted, but not before beating his head into the desk, followed by a big fuck you and telling the guards, yeah, I don't know what happened. He just started slamming his head into the desk. Foggy's death is still very, very much alive in Matt's conscious, and Poindexter knows it. Is he taunting him? Does he know something more? The tension here is very, very thick, and then comes the madness. Okay, the madness, ladies and gentlemen. In the infirmary, Bullseye is getting stitches from a fight of some sort, or just Matt bashing his face into the desk. Blood still, thick on his knuckles. Rips a tooth out of his own mouth and turns it into a weapon. Give this guy a spit wad and he's dangerous. Shooting it out of his mouth into the doctor's eye. It's quick, it's fast, it's just straight into the doctor's eye. It's disturbing, it's gruesome, it's desperate, it's Bullseye, at his most unhinged. Meanwhile, Matt's world is fraying. He's late to this dinner date, the black and white ball that Fisk is invited both of them to. This is where things get really, really crazy. The room is all sharp contrasts. Black suits, white gowns. Matt stumbles in, all disheveled, still reeling from the confrontation with Bullseye. His girlfriend still waiting, elegant but hurt, her eyes saying what her words won't. Fisk's shadow hangs over everyone, the puppet master. Matt begins to unravel. It's kind of a really, really deep cut here. back in the jail. Poindexter's chaos lingers. Blood is streaking down his arm. The guards are all scrambling, but he's calm, like he's won something, and what he's won is his freedom. He breaks out of jail using one of the guards' uniforms and badges, and of course, making his straight direction to the ball, of course, finding out exactly where Fisk's security detail is and getting a direct shot at him. We can pretty much see it all happening right in front of us. It's just a matter of when. In the meantime, Matt and his girlfriend are having some words back and forth when Matt finally decides to just boldface show her exactly who Fisk is, bringing her directly to Fisk, saying, "Do you want to see? This is what this is who he is." Until music, boom, starts. The music rings out, and it's the mayor and the mayor's wives' turn to do the first dance of the ball. After dancing for a few seconds back and forth, with Vanessa having some words with Fisk, Matt and his girl having words, Matt breaks in and steals Vanessa away from Fisk. "Excuse me," cutting in. So they're dancing, and he begins to interrogate her on the dance floor, asking her if she was responsible for Foggy's death, until he hears a sudden cock of a gun. Knowing the direction of the gun being cocked, he jumps in the way, saving Fisk's life, guys. This episode ends essentially with Matt lay bleeding on the floor as the screen turns to red and then fades to black. What an episode. Over here, Movie Mark, I'm going to give this one a solid 8.1. That is the breakdown. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. If this is your first time here at Movie Mark, please give me a subscribe. Share it with your friends. Play this in the car on repeat. Let your dogs listen to it. If your cats or animals like listening to nerdy stuff on YouTube, throw it on. Please, it helps the channel. I love you guys. Until next Tuesday, you guys stay classy. Thanks for being here and supporting me. You guys are why I'm here. Love you guys very much. Have a good night, and see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.